What's good, y'all? It is Stretch, here to expand what you choose to contract. And we're going to talk about exactly that. What is the meaning behind Stretch? Why why do I have this nickname in the first place, right? And to tell you the truth, I didn't really make this shit up myself. It was given to me. Like the first time I was called Stretch was by my uncle. You know what I'm saying? And he called me that because I was tall. You know what I'm saying? But later on in life, I really discovered like the meaning behind that word. So, you know, to stretch something like is to like, how would I how would I describe like, the physical term of it, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to think. To me to stretch something like, physically is to just like pull it as long as you can. You know what I'm saying? Like really pull an object to the fullest extent of what it can reach. You know what I'm saying? Like say how you stretch an arm, you're going to push it. I'm gonna say you're going to pull on that muscle as far as you can go with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a pull thing. It's like bandwidth. And to me, stretch, like if we're talking esoterically, that's just another way of saying like you're expanding. You know what I'm saying? When you're stretching, you're expanding something because you're pulling it out. Pause. No diddy. Pause. But y'all get what I mean. You're pulling it so it can kind of like reach a new length in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And when you're pulling something, it's creating a bigger space within that pulling motion. Like say you pull an elastic band, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, initially it's a circle, but when you pull it with your two fingers, it becomes longer, right? You know what I'm saying? It becomes more like a long oval, you know? And there's a huge space in between those two, like your two fingers now. You know what I'm saying? That you're looking at. So yeah, to me, stretch is also just another word for expansion, because that's literally what you're doing when you're stretching something. You're expanding that space. You know what I'm saying? So with this in mind, when I say here to expand the way you choose to contract, I'm basically here to expand whatever point of view people have about a certain thing. Like whether it's about like, a certain topic, and it can be any topic really. You know what I'm saying? And not only, but uh, how else can I explain this? To keep it simple, like any wisdom, anything that has to do with like wisdom and knowledge and philosophical views and stuff like that doesn't have to be like wisdom and stuff like that. It can be, again, it can be any kind of topic. I'm here I'm here to expand, on different points like within something that has to do with the world, what has to do with something esoterically, like basically I'm expand I'm gonna be expanding like different views that people have on life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm I'm doing that so people don't have to limit themselves anymore. You know, cause I cause I really believe in like everything is possible if you believe in yourself, like if you believe in yourself enough to make it possible. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what, you know. Again, I believe in God too. It may not be it may not be the same God y'all are thinking of, but I do think of God as like all possibilities. Like as long as you can create it in some way, like anything is possible. But then again, that does it in that in his space, anything is possible. Down here, not so much. This dimension is kind of like it's pretty limited. But it's good to have that mentality anyway of like anything is possible because it keeps your mind open to a lot of different things. I feel like you don't want to go through life closed minded. It's not really ideal. But anyways, yeah, back to that point. Back to my point. I also I also I also know that ex- expanding your views pretty much like that does bring you closer to God because you're accepting that like a lot of things can be possible. It's not just a one track mind thing. You know what I'm saying? And you know and like not 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 only am I here to like expand on certain like viewpoints and all that stuff, like I'm doing that to teach people you know how they can be themselves also. And since since I like to expand on my mind too, I also like to learn from other people as well. It's an each one teach one thing. So hopefully I can. So actually, not, and I didn't mean to say hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really, I don't, I don't really believe in hope. You know what I'm saying? Like I think faith is a better word for it. So I have faith that like I can expand people's views, like viewpoints and and stuff like that, and they don't have to accept it, because I also think that people should be themselves. If they choose to agree to disagree, that's fine. But like you know when I bring when I bring a new perspective, it's like it's nice to know that like people can learn from that. And like going th- going through life, like a lot of people have like not a lot, but like certain people have learned from me as well. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that's another reason why I expand on viewpoints. Hopefully you can learn from it, and then hopefully you can learn more about yourself. Which yeah, that's really part another reason why I like to expand on things, because again, people can also learn about themselves, like um, through me, like bringing a different perspective to them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's basically the meaning of stretch in a nutshell. And like yeah, hopefully this this video is more about like you learning a little bit more about me. So yeah, this is and I'm not coming on no like professional BS. Like if I stutter a little bit, that's because like hey, I'm literally this is literally coming from me. You know, I don't really got time to like formulate words or write a script. This is just me speaking off the dome through my mind. You know what I'm saying? Speaking my mind, like cause honesty honesty is the best policy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing with this channel too. If I'm speaking on something, it's gonna be like pure like raw honesty, and it's gonna come through what I literally think about it. You know what I'm saying? So I could be wrong at times, and like yo, the comments are there for me to like bring a different perspective to me as well. I'm not gonna really be in my ego like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really have an ego. Like if I'm listening to somebody, like, I want to learn, like, or I'm I'm okay with, like, seeing their perspective on stuff, because you know I could I could tell them why I think that way, and like, and tell them that, like, I'm not really trying to be on some biasness, but like, this is sometimes this is just what I think about it, and you don't really need to agree to disagree. Well, actually, no, you don't. I meant, you don't really need to agree with me. We can agree to disagree. Had to correct myself there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm here to learn as well, because I know I don't know everything. So if you don't if you don't agree with me, that's fine. If you do, that's fine as well. I don't really care too much about, like, validation, really, but I do care about the things that I'm passionate in. Like, I care about the fact that, like, I want to teach stuff, because I actually like showing people what I learned. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I also like learning from others. So yeah, that's gonna be the end for this video. Like, for this video, you know what I'm saying? This is a free space over here. So if you have any opinions on what I speak about, because I'm I'm gonna talk about, like, a lot of stuff on this channel too. Again, like, I like to talk, you know what I'm saying, about stuff that has meaning to it. So if you come across one of my videos and, like, write a comment about, like, another another thing, like, you think about the video, whether you- whether you disagree with something, and like, you want to tell me why you disagree, if you want to expand on one of my points in the comment section, or you can just, yeah, we can just, or you or some people kind of comment, like, something unrelated, and just say, like, yo, I enjoy the video and stuff like that. I appreciate that. My point is, I really appreciate engagement, any kind of engagement. I'm all here for that, because to me, like, the views, the subscribers, and likes don't really matter to me. What really matters more to me is, like, if I can engage with my audience, if what I'm saying, like, actually, like, moves people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if I'm not, sometimes, like, if a, if a video is not engaging, that's okay. I'm gonna keep going anyways until I do get some engagement, because I'm not really like, doing this really for other people. But like, if other people enjoy my content, that's cool as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still appreciate the support, but I'm doing this channel for myself, because I like to talk about stuff that has meaning. You know, this is the type of stuff that I'm passionate in. I'm passionate when it comes to wisdom, knowledge, and broad philosophical views about anything, really. So yeah, this is that's what this channel is gonna really be about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hope you enjoyed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff on here again. You know, I'm I'm excited, like, for um, what the future holds. You know what I'm saying? And I got no expectations for how this is gonna turn out. So I'm I'm in for a long while. I'm in for a long ride, and like, whoever's supporting, like, we're gonna be in for a long ride. You know what I'm saying? But like, hey, it's a journey that matters, and like, I want this to be, like, a beautiful journey. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Stretch out.